Hello, and welcome back to another bonus story from White Album 2. Today we're looking at one of the Heroines book series. This was a series of short stories which were included with the Heroines tapestry set. They had tapestries for Kazusa and Setsuna, and then the three side heroines, Chiaki, Koharu, and Mari-san. So, first, let's take a look at the image which accompanied Koharu's. This was available in the book itself, as well as the tapestry. And it's one of Koharu's most popular tapestries. Granted, Koharu doesn't really have many tapestries or merch at all, which is a shame, because she really does deserve it. She looks so cute. I get what they're going for here. It's like the innocence aspect, because she is the younger one, hugging the Christmas teddy bear. Now, thematically, it does fit in with the previous ones. She does also have the jacket over her shoulders, presumably Haruki's jacket, which is pretty cute. She has her hair up, and of course, the goodies uniform. This is kind of Koharu's thing, like, oh, she's the working girl, and she's got the cute, not really host, I guess hostess in the Western sense, the restaurant girl uniform, the waitress uniform, that's the best way to put it. And it is cute. It is very fan servicey. Honestly, one of the most blatantly fan servicey ones. But there you have it. Their skirt's just not important, I guess. So, let's move on and check out the story which came with it. Good work today, senpai. Wow, they really did work you hard. They haven't called you for help in a while. Honestly, Manager Sato and Nakagawa-san, they know very well that they don't have enough people, so why would they decide to do a Christmas fair? Well, I mean, it's one of the most profitable times of the year, so why wouldn't they? I hate when companies do this. I hate when there's not enough employees and they're like, we're going to do a special event. Like, why? At least have the staff for it. And if it isn't clear, this is between Koharu and Haruki. The whole point of the Heroines series was each of the girls with Haruki. It's kind of like a little cute side story between the two of them. You're too easy, senpai. If you keep going along with every little selfish thing they do, we're never going to get away from doing free work for goodies. It's not free work. That was just you and me being suspicious. But leaving the cleanup work to the helpers while everyone else goes straight home? So thoughtful. No, it's because they're all lazy. No, it's probably because you guys volunteered, as you always do. I would be very worried about Haruki and Koharu as a couple, specifically because they both tend to overwork themselves. And at least, especially with Setsuna's like, no, you tell them that you're coming home, we have things to do, we have to celebrate the holiday. But for Koharu, she'd just be like, yep, I'm working overtime too. That's just how they would be. I would be worried. I would be very worried. Come to think of it, I haven't seen the goodies uniform in a while. Yes, it has been a while. You look very handsome, senpai. No, I was actually talking about you, Koharu. I know. That's why I took the initiative and complimented you first. Now you have no choice but to praise me back. Right, senpai? I would still compliment you even if you didn't pull a trick like that. So clever, so sneaky. Then praise me. Right now, over and over. Praise me with all your love. Stroke my hair, caress my cheek, caress me everywhere, all over my body, and praise me. Wouldn't that turn into something other than praise along the way? She's kind of perverted. As the storyline goes, yeah, she just becomes a little bit more perverted. Then stop stroking me along the way and kiss me instead. Kiss me on the cheek, on the forehead, on the lips, and then rain kisses down all over my body. That's going even further in another direction. Oh, I suppose so. Honestly, Koharu, you never even hide it anymore. And why should she? You're dating. Just enjoy each other. Have I become a devil, senpai? Can I tempt you to all sorts of things? You don't have to tempt me. You know I love you with everything I have. Oh, that's really cute. I'm glad Haruki is saying it. Because sometimes with Koharu, I get this feeling like, oh, it's kind of like a crush love, right? Like it's a new love, it's a puppy love. That's kind of the sense that I get from Koharu's route a lot of the time. It's very, very cute, don't get me wrong. But compared to the other routes where it feels a little bit deeper, and you might not agree with me, but Koharu's route feels a little surface level to me, which is not a bad thing. It just means that they're not as connected as Haruki becomes with some of the other routes. But here, him saying, I love you with everything I have. Oh my God, my heart. That's so nice. I want you to keep saying that. So I'm going to start saying more and more extreme things. What? The more extreme things I say, the bigger trouble you'll be in if you respond. Because if that happens, you'll just want more and more. I guess it's true what they say about how if a serious girl cuts loose, things get out of control. That is the case in like many countries. This is not just a Western thing. The more you hold yourself back, the more you're going to go crazy later on. But I could say the same thing about you. You're even more serious than I am, senpai. That's why you'll do even more wild things to me than I do to you. No, you're more serious. That's what makes you do all these things that far exceed my expectations. Like what? Well, I mean, am I disgraceful? Am I such a disgraceful girl that I surpass your expectations? Do I shock you? All right, you win. Of course, in a chicken game like this, there was no possible way for me to win in the first place. That's right, because I never quit. I won't give up until you want me desperately, senpai. They're cute. They're very, very cute. I wish them a long and healthy relationship. Going into Koharu's route, I don't know, it just felt like a nice breath of fresh air. Obviously, we get caught up in a whole bunch of stupid drama with high schoolers, but once that's all over, I'm hoping for a nice, healthy relationship between them. And this is kind of a nice after story which depicts that. Now they're both working adults. They're still talking. They're comfortable enough to say, I love you, which is really good. So, thank you so much for joining me on this side story from White Album 2. And I'll be back with the other 2 side heroines stories shortly. Until then, hope you take care. See you.